What's up, guys and gals? My name is William Clark, and today we're going to be doing a video. Oh, I'm going to be doing a video about also eating pizza. Why wouldn't I? So, if you're like me, and you grew up in the early 2000s, like I was born in 2000, January, on the 16th. Hey, no song. Good. And so you're bound to come across things that no longer exist in this day and age, or if they do, future generations and people that were born a couple of years back don't even know exist. So, or even existed. So, today in this video, whoa! Holy shit sandwich! Okay, something's wrong with this chair because I almost slipped and broke my fucking ass. Alright, so today, I'm going to take you back into the past and to tell you what things you people might have missed out on, in your early childhood. Let's go. Alright, so you remember when Blockbuster was a thing? You know, Blockbuster, if not, here's what it is. Basically, Blockbuster was a place where you would go to rent and buy actual, well, I think mostly rent, media, like DVD, I don't know if they ever did VHS or not, but maybe that, and I think video games and other stuff, other forms of entertainment at the time. But because of things like, oh my, weird shit's happening outside. Oh well. But now we have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime or Amazon Instant Video, YouTube, all these other forms of streaming videos and stuff like that. And plus, if you were really high tech, well, not high tech, but if you want to really break the rules, you would download an MP4 of the full movie or TV series and break the rules and break the law and stuff like that. Like, yeah. Alright, so because of all those, Blockbuster actually went out of business, and now it's like basically extinct. There are a few Blockbusters left in the world, but most of them went to shambles. I know there was like and other forms of media stores, like, kind of like Blockbuster. I think there's either a Blockbuster or a, something similar in Mason, West Virginia. And as soon as they were about ready to go out of business, we bought a whole lot of fucking DVDs for like, I think, dirt cheap, like I think 50 cents or so, because they were going out of business and stuff like that. Yeah, so that happened. And also, do any of you remember the Nintendo GameCube when it came out back in 2002, I think? It was a fucking great system. I love that. I actually grew up with that system. I actually have it here to use as a reference. Let me just move some Pokemon cards. Got a lot of Pokemon cards here. I got like a whole lot of them. And also, remember when Pokemon? Well, I'll get into that later. That'll be a bit fuck me. That'll be my next one. Where do I put everything? God damn, my room's a fucking mess, and I don't know where I put anything. I got a whole 2 decks of My Little Pony trading cards I don't even know what to do with. Well, yeah, collect them. All right, so let me. Hey, no one asked you, Nintendo Wii remote thingy. Alright, so here was the Nintendo GameCube. I fucking love this system going up. Press the open button right here. Yeah, this is where you put your discs in. Reset button, and the turn on, turn off button. And I remember my first ever video game, I think, was Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube, like my first GameCube game. Not, well, Actually, yeah, my first video game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we had PS2, we had the Atari and stuff like that, and old PCs that had dial-up. But yeah, damn it! You quit falling. I hope I don't fall. Let me just taste. Let me just taste. Let me just take a look. Will I die? I was just testing something. Oh well. I'll find it later. I got a beer and McNaught. Okay, so yeah. Oh, let me just fucking eat a piece of pizza. Dude, why not? Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Fuck! All right, so we're just gonna fuck shit up here. All right, so you guys and gals remember when there were 151 Pokemon? Well, actually, it was 152. I know I wasn't born in the 90s, but I'll go as far as I can because I actually grew up with multi-generation things. I grew up with the Sega Genesis. I grew up with the Atari 2600. I grew up with the PS2 and the GameCube, and also old PCs. I had a fucking dial-up, like I said. Alright, so when Pokemon, used to be, it still was a thing, but when the first Pokemon games came out, there were 151. Except in the games, Red, Blue, and Green and Yellow. There were 152 Pokemon. The 152nd was missing now. And yeah, basically Pokemon was a great game. And what most people, I think, remember Pokemon for, even to this day, is Lavender Town. Who wouldn't? Lavender Town's fucking creepy as shit. You go through the entire game and be like, come on and fuck the geese. Come on, have some sex, yay! And, all joyful music. And all of a sudden, you get into this dark, creepy tone, and it changes drastically. Gave a lot of kids nightmares, and I fucking love it for that. Lavender Town Syndrome? No? Fuck you. So we had regular, Pokemon, and, Lavender Town was probably the most memorable part of the entire game. If not second, most memorable. I think another one was when you won the Pokemon League for the first time. Accomplishment. Yay. But also, Pokemon only had 151. Nowadays, I don't know how many, fucking how many there are. And there's like, even more cards. Yes, you got, where's Zoroark? Crocodile. Wait, where is it? Yes. You have Zoroark, I think is how it's pronounced. That's cool, right? Well, not only is that fucking card there, but there's also, other fucking kinds of Zoroarks from at least the Unova region from Black and White all the way until now. Yeah, so there's more Pokemon cards than there are actual Pokemon because, you have the trainers and the energy, but I'm talking about actual Pokemon here. Like, there's multiple fucking Pikachu cards. I got a lot of those. There's multiple Eevee cards, multiple cards of all types of Pokemon. So yeah, it's more impossible to collect them all in the actual reality trading card game. And oh, look at this, people, the Crystal Heart, ponies for life, a giant Fluttershy. I'm gonna pet her. Alright. So also, do you guys remember when the Sega, well, let's go back farther, when the Atari 2600 was a thing? Yeah, people were like, what the fucking shit is an Atari 2600? My brain just fucking blew a fucking gasket. What the hell? Hey, we have the GameCube, we have the fucking Wii, we got the PS3, PS4, we get all this shit. But you're telling me there's not a game system or another thing out there. Yes, it is a game system, by the way. I probably forgot to. I think I probably should have said it's a video game system, and then I would have said, "Whoa, people, calm your penises and vaginas," because yeah. Now, it wasn't the first ever game system, but we grew up with the Atari, so I'm gonna fucking go with the Atari. Basically, it was a game system where it had shitty graphics and, well, but for that time period, it was breathtaking, from what I'm understanding, because, you know, they never had such cool things at the time. They never had good video games that you actually play on your fucking joystick, you know. You had a joystick. Yeah, one fucking button. And then you had the joystick that rocks back and forth sideways. The controller was horrible. Good thing that they could plug in a Sega Genesis controller and it would actually work. But yeah, most notable was the games like Pong and Space Invaders. But what it was also known for is this little fucking game that almost caused the video game industry to crash, and we would have never had the games we had today, I guess, if it weren't for Nintendo. That game was called E.T. the Extraterrestrial. And that game, holy fucking tits. A lot of people are going out of their damn fucking skulls saying, worst game ever made. I mean, I've played some bad games in my days. I've played some fucking horrible games. Both, Flash games are worse, actually. You know, there are some good Flash games like Pokemon Tower Defense and Super Smash Bros. Flash or Super Smash Flash or whatever it's called, and the My Little Pony Fighting's Magic game. Love that one. But at the time, you know, E.T. caused the video game market to almost crash, among with some other games that, yeah, but E.T. was mostly single-handedly the cause. So yeah, thank you, E.T., for making the fucking video game industry almost die, and you have to have Nintendo to save your sorry asses. Fuck you. Fuck you, Atari. Yeah, they're coming out with a new system now. I think it's called the Atari Box or whatever. From what I've heard so far, it doesn't look promising, because, yeah. But yeah. But remember when, oh my, lighting sucks in this room. But remember, do they have a My Little Pony lamp? Where's the, there we go. Light. That goes to the camera. I'm gonna turn off the light. Yay! Oh! Ow. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. Okay. I'll do it more dark here. Okay, yeah, you can actually see me more. That's good. Oh god! Alright, so, remember when the Sega Genesis was a thing? Yeah, well, the Sega Genesis was a game system as well. It was back in the 80s. It was meant to compete with Nintendo at the time. It was a Nintendo Entertainment System. So the Sega Genesis was basically helpful to the video game market. And the reason why was because of Sonic the Hedgehog. You might have not heard of it. It was basically a side-scroller, also platformer at the time, where it involves a blue hedgehog. Yeah, weird, right? Well, the games in itself were pretty cool. I actually had one. Well, it was like a family system. Not really just one person. It was like a family system. I'm gonna let you fucking eat pepperoni. Good. There you go. So yeah, not really much to say. Also, it had 16 bits. Now people are like, what the fuck are those? What the fuck are bits? Well, that is just a fancier term of fucking saying graphics. 8 graphics system. I don't fucking know. An 8-bit graphics system, 16-bit graphics system, 32 bit graphics system, 64-bit. There's so many fucking bits. Your head will fucking blow off in a fucking nuclear explosion of fuck, basically. And one more thing. Do you people remember when there used to be such a thing as VHS? They'd be like, whoa, what the fuck is these things? Basically, it came, you could play movies and TV shows and whatever on a VHS tape. Now I'd be like, what the fucking shit you're talking about? More shit we don't know about. That's about to end. Yeah. Wake up, people, because I'm about to fucking educate you in the power of the VH fucking S. Oh! Yeah! Alright, so the NES. Oh my fucking god. The VH, I got so excited, I said the wrong... I said the wrong fucking thing. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Alright, so the VHS, there we go. Also known as VCR. All multiple terms. It was a thing designed to play media such as, movies and TV shows and stuff like that on a VHS tape. Was also known as a cassette or a video cassette at the time. I think I don't know, fucking. Alright, so basically an older way to play what we now have called DVDs and Blu-ray and whatever. So, think about it. If it weren't for the VHS or the VCR, whatever you want to call it, we wouldn't have DVDs. We wouldn't have Blu-ray. We wouldn't have anything good. We'd still be stuck in the Stone Age of the things. I know we still have a VHS here at the house, but yeah. Also, what? Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh god. Fucking with me now. So yeah, roughly, that's it. Yeah. So, basically, like I said, if you grew up in the year 2000, oh yeah, actually no, I got a bonus one for you. Remember when there was dial-up? Dial-up internet? I'm like, what the fuck is those? We got Wi-Fi, bitches. What are you complaining about? Well, dial-up Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, my god. Oh, I'm fucking it up here. I'm getting so excited here. But dial-up internet was, you had to connect stuff to other things, basically. And it would be, I know it's more of a 90s thing, but I fucking also grew up with the dial-up internet because I lived in the early 2000s, because I was born in 2000, like I said. So, roughly, dial-up internet was the shit. What was back at that time period. But nowadays, it's shit, basically. It would take at least up to 10 minutes, if not more, depending on how graphically advanced the web page is that you want to look at. And also, another thing. Yeah. Nobody had fucking patience for that shit. You had to go to a job. You had to go, feed your kids, and you had to feed your fucking wife, or your husband, or whatever. You had to fucking go out there. You had to talk to people. That's horrific. Like, talking to people. Oh my god. Now, with the dial-up internet, that's the only thing we had back then. We had dial-up internet. That's it. anything else is a fucking. It's what we have now. Wi-Fi. We have Bluetooth. We have fucking 3G, 4G networks on cell phones these days. Cell phones. It's not that I'm against cell phones. It's just that they're too fucking common. There are some things that you should fucking bring back. Bring back flip phones, okay? Bring those back, and bring back, all these other things. Like, bring back the fucking GameCube. Yes, PS3 is nice, and the newer PCs like Windows 10, Windows 8, and Windows 7, those were pretty cool. Even Windows XP, which is another thing that most of you may not remember unless you grew up in my time period. Yeah, Windows XP, use it. But anyways, yeah. So there are some things that we should keep in the Stone Age, like VHS and VCR and stuff like that, because here's what sucked about those. They would sometimes fucking take your tape, your VHS tape, and ruin it, so you could never watch whatever you were watching again. And I have a Fire Emblem VHS tape that has 2 fucking episodes of the anime, and that was the only 2 that they had. There was never any more Fire Emblem episodes, even though there was a 3rd one that was rumored to happen at some point. And I'm keeping it the way it is. I'm not going to put it in a fucking VHS because, first of all, that specific one is rare. Fire Emblem, the VHS is rare. I ain't going to let it fucking get destroyed by some VHS player or VCR player, or basically a video cassette player if you want to be fucking fancy. So yeah. I'm glad we have fucking DVD players. Like, keep the VHSs in the Stone Age. Keep those where they are now, basically. Now I know people are about to bring back some of the older things like the NES and SNES. Good! You need to fucking bring those back so that future generations can play them. Be like, oh my god. Oh my fucking god, yes! Wait, this used to be a thing back in the 80s? Oh, sweet! This used to be a thing back in the 70s? Going back to the Atari. Oh my god, that's awesome! So that, there's the AVGN, or Angry Video Game Nerd, that basically, is telling people, about, newcomers that may or may not know about these systems, telling you a bit about them, and stuff like that in his own way. And also, I'm telling you right now, for my people that are watching this, like, when I say, remember when this happened, or when that happened, I'm saying this so that you guys and gals can take a look at what we had back in the day and compare it to what we have now. I liked it better when we didn't have cell phones, like smartphones. Like, why did it even exist? If you wanted to call and text, that's what, nobody uses cell phones anymore. Nobody uses them to call anymore, or text. They're using them for, like, Facebook, so they can text on Facebook, Skype, Messenger, all these other apps that are basically fucking useless to have a point of a cell phone. Like, cell phones were made to call and text if you needed help on something, or just you wanted to call your best friend or a family member or something like that. But now, cell phones are smartphones. Basically, everything's a fucking smartphone. Back in, I'm gonna go back to the old geezer kind of things. Like, back in my day, we had fucking TVs that were not smart. They just played your shit. They played your fucking TV shows and movies that were airing on these channels. And we also had where it plugged them in, plugged our game systems into the sockets that were on the TV, and we could play our games this way. Nowadays, we have smart TVs. What the fuck are those? Like, take us back to the age of TVs. Like, my Magnavox TV. I mean, don't go with the antennas. Oh, please, fuck no. But take us back to when TVs were not smart. Like my Magnavox TV. My Magnavox TV is not a smart TV. It can't load apps. It can't load certain games or any game at all. It's just a TV that will play your shit and you can adjust the settings. That's it. If you want, and also, see, that's my other Magnavox TV down there. You can't really see it because it's dark and I don't really feel like showing it. But you know, I have like 2 Magnavox TVs. So yeah, again, I'm showing this to you guys and gals out there so that you people can, you know, see what life was like back in the early 2000s and even just regular 2000s. You know, I want to keep some of the things, you know, what we had back then. What we had back then was great. Well, some things. Keep the Wi-Fi, okay? The Wi-Fi should stay because I don't want to go back to shitty, oh, we've already got shitty internet. But if we had dial-up, I wouldn't upload this video. I'd have to go somewhere else to upload it because, well, everywhere would be a dial-up because, yeah, we wouldn't have Wi-Fi. But, you know, that is good that we have Wi-Fi today and Bluetooth and stuff like that. But there are some things I would change. First of all, get rid of the smartphones, okay? A lot of people might be like, you fucking idiot, I've already explained why I think they need to at least just die off. Because no one uses phones for their intended purposes anymore. And yeah, I've seen some of my friends call people, but it's only to call their best friend that's like right fucking next to them. Also, they text people that's right next to them. Get it through your fucking skulls, okay? And also, here's what also kind of pisses me off. I know this might be into another video, but when people call or text someone that's right fucking next to them, I know if you're in class, you know, you're not allowed to, you know, talk unless you're, like, raise your hand and be like, hey, whatever. And I also know that, I understand if you have a long-distance girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, and you finally meet each other for the first time in, like, maybe a year or something. I understand because you'd be used to, like, hey, babe, what's up? Not much, babe, how about you? Oh, same, honey muffin. You know, stuff like that, I understand. You know, but what I don't understand, I have friends that fucking live, like, close to each other. Their boyfriends and girlfriends live fucking close to each other. And it's like, what the fuck is the fucking point of a fucking smartphone? Yes, people use Facebook, they use Twitter, Instagram. But just get a fucking computer, okay? You know, I'll fucking save this particular rant for another video. I just wanted to, again, show you what life was like back in the day. Just so you guys can be like, oh wow, if it weren't for dial-up internet, we wouldn't have Wi-Fi. If it weren't for the Atari 2600, we wouldn't have the PS3, PS4 that we have now. If it weren't for, you know, other things, we wouldn't have, you know, if it weren't for, like, Blockbuster, we wouldn't have the streaming we have now. You know, also, I kind of want to get rid of streaming. Not YouTube. I want to fucking keep that as long as it can go. Obviously, because if we get rid of YouTube, I can't upload, nor can anyone else. So fucking, you know, Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, people that a lot of people watch, they'd be pissed. They'd be like, hey, you fucking shut down PewDiePie, you shut down Markiplier, you little, fuck you! Okay, you know, I don't want that, because I love making these videos for you guys and gals. I love, you know, doing the Q&As that I've done. I love doing these videos for you people. So, you know, yeah. Yeah. So, guys and gals, I would also kind of get rid of Netflix and stuff like that. Well, yeah. Because all you really need is YouTube. And there's Amazon, so you can just buy DVDs or whatever. I know your people these days are tired and they don't have any patience or anything, but still, just fucking, just chill out, okay? You can fucking wait a week for a box to come or a DVD to come from Amazon. And that's the same thing with gaming. Like, yes, we still have the game boxes and stuff. Oh, actually, fuck it. I'll have another bonus for you right now. Remember when we had game manuals? Video game manuals telling you, A, how to play the game, and B, the controls of the game, before you start playing the game? I know I never really used video game manuals for that purpose, but I love looking at the artwork. I think there are some games that I have manuals for that have perfect artwork, great artwork on the front cover, the back cover, and in between the pages. Okay, I loved, looking at some of the stuff. And sometimes you want to know what the fuck is going on. Okay, why are they fighting each other? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? And sometimes, if not most of the time, they would have, a story before you start playing the game, so you can kind of see what you're getting yourself into at the time. It's like, oh, so it's World War II, and Germany's fighting America and stuff like that because they're enemies and stuff like that. Oh, this makes more sense going in. I miss game manuals. Also, what I miss, remember when, okay, I'm gonna fucking do just one last one. Okay, it might be like, come on, you always just have like, yeah, there's actually gonna be one last final fucking one, because I think this is important. Remember when there was co-op games, like, yeah, there's co-op online, but I'm talking about you and your best friend or family member or anyone, even your girlfriend or boyfriend at the time, sitting on the same couch, playing the same game on the same system. Remember when that happened? Yeah, it still happens, but it's not as common anymore. Nintendo, the GameCube and the Wii was great with this. Even games back in the day, you had no choice but to play. Hey, with the GameCube, you had no choice but to play with your best friend if you wanted to play co-op with someone. But because of the internet and like PSN, Xbox Live, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love being on PSN. If it weren't for PSN, I wouldn't talk to Caution, and I wouldn't have even met Caution by playing online with him on Doom. But yeah, so roughly, yeah. I want that to come back. I want co-op, couch co-op to come back. Because it's fucking, I don't want to bring my friend over and, find out a game that we both want to play, you have to play fucking online, so that they have to go back to their house. Okay, here, think about this. If you want to play with your best friend, and they don't have the same system as you, or let alone a fucking account for the system like PSN, what are you gonna fucking do? Nothing. You have to fucking, be like, okay, I'm done. Here you go, here's the controller. And, sometimes it's more fun to play with someone at the same time as you're playing with yourself, basically. Like, you're playing Call of Duty, and, your best friend wants to join in on a co-op game of zombies. Okay, you can do that. That's great. But I think a game like Godzilla, I think for the PS3, PS4, whatever, I think they got rid of that feature, which is stupid. Okay? You have to have an account. You have to have your friend live maybe fucking next door to you. If you want to have your next door neighbor play, I don't know, Godzilla with you on the same couch, you can't. What the fucking shit is wrong with this world? Okay? First of all, not little to no manuals, and not as much couch co-op as it used to be. This shit is off the nuts. It's off the fucking nuts. Anyways, I'll see you guys and gals later. Hope you enjoyed. And peace out. And bro huff.